Tube all the way across the country and flew out here just to watch the Davis Darts take on Olympus. And we are going to see some fireworks here. Initially, the first game of the season, Olympus came out swinging. They said, hey, we know who we are. We know what we want to do. They put up some real points, to be honest with you, against East. They put up, I believe, 50-plus points that first game as I'm going over my stats. And then they put up 14-7. Then they went 52-0. And then all of a sudden the offense disappeared. 14-9 and 10-3. But we've got a whole different team. New quarterback coming in. We'll talk about him later. But this Davis team, they're as confident as can be. They're 3-1. They played a lot of tough teams, and they let one go against Fremont. But like you said, this is one of the most explosive offenses in the state. Talking with the head coach before the game, he said, do you know what I like to do? I said, what? He's like, throw the rock.
We'll see the Darts throw it a ton tonight. We'll talk about Bessinger and the offense throughout the night. They're going to get the ball first to start tonight's contest. They're in the white and gold uniforms, moving right to left to start our first quarter. Olympus is in the green and black uniforms, silver helmets to go along with it as they get set to kick this one off and get things going. As the senior kicker Coulter Rollins has it teed up. Looks like Itayo and I believe that is
Sparrow.
Harrison over on that far side. The pooch kick is fielded by Bird, and Bird gets out to the 35, and that's where the Davis offense will get started here tonight, led by the senior quarterback and Boise State commit Traden Bessinger comes into tonight with 20 touchdowns on the season. He's ranked first in passing touchdowns in the state, second in passing yards, second in completions. He does it all for this Davis offense.
Oh, my goodness. I had him on my radio show last week, and I was like, what can't you do? And he's like, nothing. And that's what I expected him to say. This kid, he is amazing. He's taken the state by storm since his sophomore year, and he's just like a fine wine, getting better each and every week.
He's approaching the top 10 in career marks across the record book in the state of Utah. We'll talk about that throughout the night, as well as Bessinger going to throw over the middle and almost intercepted. Getting a paw, and it was number 20. That's Sam Brown. And almost a disaster there for the Davis offense.
That's what Olympus needs. They need a couple good breaks, and their defense can give it to them. Their coach was saying last week against Park City, he's like, we had them punt the ball 9 times, and we just couldn't get things going. If you can stall out this offense, it gives you a chance. Olympus has some absolute studs there outside, and they've got a BYU commit leading them. And watch out for 0 down at the bottom of your screen. Hugh Matamori.
Bessinger to throw on second down. It's going to take a shot. It's got Sparrow at the 50-yard line, and they are in Olympus territory as the Davis offense gets into Olympus territory for the first time tonight. Gain of about 20 on that play.
Sparrow, honestly, you want to call him a pirate, but he's really a knight when you think about it. You can beat him in a stick in his sleep, but that's about it.
Run on first down for Davis, and I believe that's Bird on the carry. He picks up a couple of yards. Again, our apologies on the scoreboard. We'll try and get the score bug up as soon as we possibly can. Having a couple technical difficulties tonight, but we'll keep you posted. 11:13 to go here to start in our first quarter. Davis on their opening drive of offense. It's Bessinger. Back to throw. Pressure comes, and he's not able to escape it. Good defense there by number 24, Mark Peterson, with the sack.
Mark Peterson, all 6'4", 205 of him was there just to give the quarterback a nice little bear hug. He said, I'm here, and we're going to be here all night. Now, Davis isn't used to being in these 3rd and 10 situations. They're usually running up and down the field like track stars. But right now, they haven't faced a defense quite like Olympus yet this year, I'm willing to say.
Statistically, Olympus, the top scoring or non-scoring defense in the state, only allowing 7 points a game through 4 contests this season. 3rd down here for the Darts. They'll pass it to Sparrow, who's got the first down inside the 30.
Ah, you love to see Sparrow out there. Oh, my goodness gracious. Bodie, he is a stud, but I think that was Jackson Itiahu, just to let you know. But that's the thing. There's so many great receivers on this team. It just boggles the mind.
Ball down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Darts. Opening drive of the contest tonight. Bessinger, quick bubble out to the far side. And that is Isaac Morrison's first catch tonight, and he's near the 20.
Man, here's the thing. You change out the numbers, but you got to have best on best. You'll see Hugh Matsumori, who's one of the best players they've had for the last 3 years, on Bodie Sparrow. And when you've got him manned up, that's what you like to look for. It's your Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders situation.
2nd and 5 from the 22 here. 9.5 minutes of counting as Bessinger's going to take a shot for the end zone, looking for Sparrow over his head and incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. I just love seeing good football, and that's good football right there. You've got a phenomenal quarterback, great DB, great receiver. They're saying, let's go all the time. So, fun to watch. That's the thing. This Olympus team, if they can keep them to a field goal, that's going to be a win because this offense, it's like dynamite. It's explosive, and it goes boom.
3rd and 5 here for the Darts. 2nd, 3rd down of the drive here for Davis. Need to get to the 17 for a first down. Bird in the backfield, 2 on either side as Bessinger going to lay it off to Bird, and Bird's got room up the near side. Breaks a tackle near the goal line. And he's
they're calling him.
I think they gave him the touchdown, Moose.
I'm not seeing a signal yet. There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
The umpire in the middle there was the one that called the touchdown. It's a touchdown for Davis as Mikhail Bird gets in for a 22-yard score.
Man, tweet, whether it's a Sparrow or a Bird, they get it done through the air. Appropriately named offensive players for this offense.
So Davis connects on their opening drive. Luke Jolly on for the extra point. Low snap, good hold there as the kick is up, and it is good. Good kick off the scoreboard there. And with 9:19 to play, it is 7-0 Davis. They score on the first drive.
Man, Davis, this offense is amazing. They are just going, you don't know if they're going to do it on the ground, in the air. It's just questioning what's going on, and it's fun. Man.
8 plays, 64 yards for the Davis scoring drive in 2:41.
And that's what Scott Perry looks for. He's like, let's get it done in the air. That's an offensive drive that makes Mike Leach smile from down below.
That touchdown brought to you by Henry Walker Homes. Henry Walker Homes gets you in your home faster with communities in Davis and Salt Lake counties. They provide the custom look you want with the craftsmanship of an experienced builder. They work together with you to ease your concerns. It's like you're part of their family. With mortgage promotions, they can get you in your dream home today. Visit them online at Henry Walker Homes. Again, all touchdowns tonight for the Davis Darts brought to you by Henry Walker Homes.
Man, I'm really excited to watch this new quarterback, Preston Ferrerin. He's known as P-Man by his mother. I got that from his uncle.
Jolly's
Great
kick. That'll be into the end zone for a touchback, and we will see Preston Ferron, the junior quarterback.
Preston's had an interesting career. He started at Alta, went to Brighton last year, tasted the turf, and he said, I want to go to Olympus. And so he's here. But Uncle Russ White told me about his nickname, and I don't know if I like it. He may be able to earn another one if he plays well tonight, but it's all on Preston at this point.
He'll get the start for his first career start here at Olympus, as he'll dictate the offense. 1st and 10 from the 20 here for the Titans. 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. They'll go right over the middle, and that's connecting with the tall tight end, number 81 for the Titans. That is Matthew McConkey with his first catch of the night.
These receivers are huge, 6'5", 220. Then you've got Brigham Thompson, 6'6", 210. And then one of my favorites, Adam Bywater, committed to BYU, 6'4", 215. They're big targets. And if you have a mismatch, you want to throw at them. Great job getting close to a first to start this game.
2nd and 1 here for the Titans. They'll hand it off. And Beckham Allred's got nowhere to go. Good stop there by the Davis defense.
Beckham Allred was seeing all white and gold right there, I'll tell you that. He's like, got to get going somewhere. And this offensive line is a pretty big offensive line. They're long, they're stout. They're a good-looking group, but they got to get after it tonight.
No gain on the play brings up 3rd and 1 here for the Titans. Again, trying to find the offense. No offensive touchdowns the last 2 weeks for the Titans.
Oh, looks like Hugh Matsumori's in at quarterback now.
As Matsumori on the direct snap tried to keep it on a read option, and that was met in the backfield. I believe that's Caden Montgomery, first one there for Davis, and it's 4th down.
You can be as creative as possible, but when they're getting penetration in the backfield like that, it's over. That's a great job by Davis front, getting and finding and shooting the gaps. You love to watch that.
So it brings up 4th down. The Titans punt this one away. Fair catch called for near the 45 as Morrison will collect that one.
Pretty solid punt right there by Wills Farnsworth. Good job, the junior. 6'1", 190, but it's just solid. And that's what has been missing. They haven't gotten first downs. They've been behind on the sticks. They had one good play, and it's just like, we got to get something going. They've used 3 different quarterbacks this season already, but you got to get something going if you're Olympus, because they've got a winnable region too.
Region play starts next week for the Olympus Titans. Davis still has one more non-region game before they get into region play. As Bessinger goes back to work on offense, tries to spin out of a tackle and throws it, but it was a backward pass over on that far side. That was intended for Tyson Baggett over there. They rule it incomplete.
Goodness gracious. It looks like that was Matthew McConkey. He's everywhere. He's a kid I'm starting to like. Bruce R. is happy about it as well. But Matthew getting it done. He's a big boy out there. I like seeing 81. And he's not filled out yet, too. College coaches, look out for 81 on your rosters.
2nd and 10, 7:33 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Davis. Second drive of offense for them tonight. Bessinger will hand this one off to Bird. And Bird will navigate his way for about 4 on that carry.
Here's the thing. Even behind the sticks, Davis doesn't care because they're like, we're a passing offense anyways. It doesn't matter.
Mentioned, speaking of the passing, Trayton Bessinger, that last passing touchdown, he now passes Isaac Wilson for 10th on the all-time career passing touchdown list. That's his 95th career touchdown.
My goodness gracious.
Has a chance to hit the 100 mark in this game, if not the next one. Bessinger throws near side. High catch for Sparrow near the sticks. Depending on where the spot is.
I think he's got it. Sparrow's telling us he does. Now, here's the crazy thing about Sparrow. Just this week, he got Arkansas and Oregon as offers. And I've talked to these coaches. I'm like, where do you see him playing? They're like, maybe receiver, maybe safety, maybe anywhere we want to put him because he's that talented. And he's a heck of a basketball player, too. Bodie Sparrow, there's nothing that young man can't do. I've been watching him since his freshman year. He is a stud.
Fake handoff as Bessinger rolls out right over the middle. Has got his man, and that's Itayao that's over on the far side, out past the 30, and another first down for the Darts.
Jackson, I can't say your last name, but I respect your game.
Itayao is what we're hearing from
It was
our statisticians to our left here.
Jackson, I'm going to know your name now. Itayao.
6:26 to play, first down here for the Darts. Approaching the red zone for the second time tonight. They'll hand this one off to Bird, who has the first touchdown for Davis. Looks for the corner and gets about to the 25 before he's wrestled down by Adam Bywater, one of the studs on the Olympus defense.
Oh, my goodness. Adam Bywater, he plays rugby. He does it all. He's a stud. His older brother, Ben, committed to BYU while I was there. And I've known the Bywaters for a long time. Fantastic family. And their dad is also a bishop. So very religious family as well.
6 minutes to go, first quarter. Davis with the 7-0 lead. Again, apologies for the scoreboard. We're still working on that. Hopefully get it to you later on in the contest, but we'll keep you updated here on the microphones. First down here for the Darts. And design keeper by Itayao gets maybe 2 yards on that one.
Both of these teams are being tricky. It's like, where's the quarterback? Oh, he's at receiver. What are we going to do here? But here's the thing. Bessinger, he is committed to Boise State, but he has schools all over the country wanting his LOI. And I think Boise State's a great place for him. I love Boise State football, but they're going to have a tough time keeping him committed.
Another local Utah quarterback up there right now, and Maddox Madsen. As Bessinger sets up the screen and checks it off to Bird, and Bird's got his second touchdown on the night.
What a great vision right there. Bird, he's so slippery out of the backfield. He's like a little lightning bug. I love his visor. I love his swagger. And he's got 2 touchdowns as well. He's making a name for himself tonight. Kickoff, little bird.
So another 22-yard touchdown for Mikhail Bird, his second of the night. 7-play drive here for the Darts. 55 yards in 2:34 time possession this time. It's Jolly on for the extra point. And that kick is up and is good.
Oh. Don't break the scoreboard. We only have so much money here. No, I respect it. Great kick right there by Luke Jolly, 6 foot 180. He's got a cannon on him. And if you're a kicker and you can hit it into the scoreboard, why not? Get her done, young man.
Again, that touchdown brought to you by Henry Walker Homes. Also a reminder, tonight's game is brought to you by Black Flag. Life can wear on a person. If you're lacking the energy you wish and you had to live your best life, check out Black Flag. Their energy sticks provide the pickup you want without any sugar or artificial colors or flavors. Use the code DART20, that's D-A-R-T 20, at blkflg.com to save 20% on your next order. That's blkflg.com. Use the promo code DART20 to save 20% off your next order.
Well, now I'm a little disappointed. I want some Black Flag right now. We'll talk about them, but I need some testers coming my way. Let's get something going with that Black Flag. I know you're tuning in.
Thank you to Black Flag, our presenting sponsor tonight. As Jolly's kicked this one a short kick. It's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. And that's by number 16 for the Titans, and he's wrestled out of bounds. That's Kempton Rice. Out past the 20, and we'll see Olympus back out. Had a good starting play, but then kind of couldn't get that final yard for that first down on that last drive.
Yeah, they kept on switching out the quarterback. P-Man wasn't in there, but it looks like he's back out there again.
It's 5:01 to play here in the quarter. It's 14-0 Davis. They've scored on their opening 2 drives of the night.
Look at Bywater just down there.
Ferran there, back in there at quarterback, throws far side, it's caught near the 25. That's Hugh Matsumori, your can do it all kind of guy for Olympus here on that catch.
Swiss Army knives don't have as many tools as Hugh Matsumori. I'll tell you that right now. And Ferran's been doing a lot of good things. He's been training with 3D QB, going in with the John Beck program. He's an elite quarterback, and he's just a junior. He's getting it done. 6'1", 175. I can't wait to see what else he's got in the bat.
Second and 4 here. Ferran to throw again. He's got the first down. Catch by Wesley Wright over there past the 35. And a first down, first one of the night for the Titans.
Uh-oh. What is that? Is that a heartbeat? Is that Olympus's offense coming alive?
Had just a last-second field goal. Was the only points they could score against Park City last week, trying to rejuvenate the offense here after a 52-point win against East. Is getting out of the first level is Beckham Allred out past the 40, and he's close to another first down.
That's a great first down run, getting about 9 yards. Great job, Allred. He's looking around. He's seeing his lanes. We just need to get a little bit more north and south, about 36 inches.
Mentioned that game against Park City last week. That's the first game without a touchdown for Olympus since 2017. It was a 33-3 loss against the Lehigh Pioneers. Second and short here for the Titans. They go far side, incomplete. Intended for Luke Campbell, and it brings up third and short.
Man, this Olympus offense, it looks like it's starting to get its legs under it. But Davis's defense, here's the thing. They are just darting around. They bring pressure at good times. They look around, and they really control the line of scrimmage. And that's even with losing Lopiti Mawala, Juni, to Orem.
Third and 1 here for the Titans. We'll send Allred in motion. Looks that way. Ferran now backpedaling. Throws far side. Has to just get rid of it. And it'll be fourth and short.
Honestly, great job right there. It looks like it was Cade Montgomery, 6'4", 210, in his grill. And Cade's a big old boy, and he's got luscious locks coming out of his helmet. That's something I always wish I had. Good for you, Cade. But here's the thing. That was a smart throwaway. Live to play another day and don't get sacked.
So the Titans will punt this one away and try to punt this one away. Almost
Whoa.
blocked, but good kick. Will settle near the 20-yard line, take a Titan bounce before rolling back near that said 20-yard line. And that's where the Darts offense will come back out.
This is about the farthest the Darts offense has started all game. So let's see what Olympus's defense can do. I mean, they're without one of their star players, Sam Nada. He's not available tonight. The 6'4", 225-pound outside linebacker / wide receiver. And that's a big loss. Sam, he plays tight end a lot of the time. He does a lot of good things. But he's one of my top tight ends / D ends going into the season.
Also, no Lincoln Ames tonight for the Olympus defense. Leads the team in sacks with 5 on the year. That's good for top 10 in the state at that category.
And he did that with a knee injury before the season.
Passenger sets up the screen, and Itayao maybe gets about 3 yards, maybe call it 4 on that one.
Bessinger's just magic out there. He's so calm, cool, and collected. He's just like, oh, it's a sack. And with 99% of quarterbacks, it would be. Not with Trayden Bessinger, I'll tell you that right now. He gets the ball out quickly. He has a great throwing motion. Cannon that's just connected to his shoulder. He makes it look easy out here during the Friday night lights.
I mentioned the record book before. He's now tied for 9th all-time in the state in career passing touchdowns after that last drive. 96 now for Trayden Bessinger. Darts looking to try to go 3 for 3 here as Bessinger rolls out, checks it down. He's got a man out past the 26. That's Tyson Baggett out towards the 30, and he's got the first down.
Here's the crazy thing. You ask DBs, you're like, hey, if you could cover for like 3 seconds, we're going to get a sack. No. There's guys that are open in like 1 second. You can't do best on best when they have 5 receivers that are twitchy, get open, and do a great job. Whoever's the receiver coach at Davis deserves a raise.
Mentioned the receiving core for Davis. Had 3 receivers that each had 900 yards receiving or more last season. They're all back on this offense again this season. That was Sparrow, Itayao, and Baggett last year.
Oh, my gosh.
All 3 of them, along with Isaac Morrison, lightened up the score sheet for the Davis offense so far this season. As that handoff on first down gets about 1.
It's kind of funny when they do run, you're like, it's a surprise. It's like, I didn't see that coming because you have so many receivers. Like you said, 3 kids with over 900 yards apiece, and they were all sophomores and juniors.
Yeah, they're all back.
Bodie and Itayao Jackson.
Itayao.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll get it by the end of the night, Moose.
Sorry, Jackson. I know I screw it up all the time, but they're both juniors. That's the crazy thing.
2nd and 8 for the Darts. Passenger steps up in the pocket, checks it down to Baggett over across the 40, and another first down for Davis out to the 45.
Oh, my goodness. Baggett, he doesn't belong on the Shire. He belongs on the gridiron. I love watching Tyson Baggett out here. He does it all. I love it when you look at a list. It's like he's a wide receiver, DB, kick returner, and then you're like, just put all. He is all. He does all.
Plays everywhere for the Darts. 1st and 10 from the 45 here for Davis as they get the call from the sideline. Bessinger checks it down to Itayao near side. It's got the 50-yard line and maybe another yard or 2. Picks up about 6 on that one.
Oh, man. 8's out there. He has the exact same listing as Tyson Baggett. He just does everything as well.
Itayao also wide receiver, DB, and kick returner on the official stats sheet for the Darts.
Man, I can't tell you how amazing it is, Scott Perry, and what he's done here. He's only had 2 quarterbacks, but he's done a phenomenal job with both of them.
Also, the offensive coordinator calling plays for the Darts is they'll hand it off to Bird, and here comes the reverse. Itayao with some room and blockers near side, and small gain right near the line to gain, maybe just shy of it.
Looks like they're going to mark him about 2-3 yards short.
Again, we are on the east side of the stadium tonight, so the stick's right in front of us. A little hard to see from our end.
Yeah.
It's short.
Matsumori was in the backfield. He just didn't quite get the wrap up there. But phenomenal play calling, getting the end around, trying to open it up. if you have the defense guessing, a lot of the times they're guessing wrong.
And we'll get a timeout called by Davis. We'll take the timeout here as well. 1:45 to play here in our opening quarter. It's 14-0 Davis on the Rewind Sports Network.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back. 1:45 to play in our opening quarter. Davis with a 3rd and 2 upcoming here near midfield. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham with you here tonight. We're at the halfway point of the regular season, Moose, week 5. Getting ready to start region play here soon.
That boggles my mind. I'm really just on week 3, but we won't talk about that.
Seen some good teams, though. We've seen Lone Peak a couple times. Saw Orem, one of the top teams in 5A.
And Crimson Cliffs.
And Crimson Cliffs, one of the top teams in 4A.
Crimson Cliffs, they're no joke. It was hard watching them because they had 3 receivers out for that game. Going big.
Big, heavy package here for the Darts on 3rd and short. They get to the 45, and that should be right at the line to gain, and it looks like it's a first down.
Man. Here's the thing. Even though they're known as a passing school, they have no problem getting down and dirty and saying, hey, we're going to go big on big. Let's go. They've got some bruisers up front. This O-line, you're looking 6'2", 6'3", like across the board. 6'4" in Mason Bush. You're like, yeah, let's go. I like to see this.
1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. Davis in Olympus territory for the 3rd time tonight. Up 14-0. Looking to extend the lead. Bessinger with time. We'll check it down. Flags fly as that's incomplete. Intended, looks like for Bird on that far side, but flags are everywhere on that one.
Yeah, one of the biggest kids on this line, Noah Bingham. I respect it. I don't know if
a full house of Olympus fans over on the far side are chanting overrated to the Darts.
and
the Darts students that have made the trip also have a response.
There's a lot of sass going on.
First meeting since 2016 for these two teams. They haven't played in 9 years. It's the 17th meeting overall. Davis leads the series 11-4-1.
Really? When's the last time Olympus won?
Depends on how you count to win. We'll talk about it after this play. First and 20 after the penalty on the Darts. Bessinger got time, fires over the middle, got Sparrow. Breaks out of a tackle, and he's down near the 20-yard line. Bodie Sparrow. Oh, no. No, it's Morrison. That's number 8.
Isaac Morrison. Isaac Morrison, who is also listed as DB wide receiver kick returner.
8, number 2. My apologies would say. It's hard to see the gold numbers on the white jerseys from our vantage point.
It's basically impossible. Let's be honest here. But let's talk more about Noah Bingham, 56. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 270. And if I have anything to say about it, we're going to get him some offers.
Timeout for Olympus. This timeout will be brought to you by First Command. First Command is committed to making sure those who have sacrificed for our country are taken care of. Their customized planning will help you meet your financial needs while saving for the future and protecting against the unknowns. They can meet with you in person or virtually. Visit them online at firstcommand.com to set up your appointment with one of their 9 agents today. Again, the Darts have first and 10 at the 22-yard line, which has been the magic number for the Darts tonight. They've had 22-yard passes to Bird on the previous 2 drives for Davis.
Well, good to know.
Same spot. 54.8 to go here in the first quarter. 14-0 Davis.
So I can tell you one thing. I don't envy any defensive coordinator that has to go against Davis, because you stop Jackson Itahu, and then you're like, oh, I've got Bodie Sparrow. And then you're like, okay, I stopped Bodie Sparrow, then I've got Bird. Then I stop Bird, and then I've got Baggett. And then I stop Baggett, and I'm like, oh, yeah, The quarterback can run, and then Morrison as well. So who are you going to stop?
Lots of weapons for the Darts here. 1st and 10 is they'll go deep. Sparrow's got the touchdown this time. Another 22-yard strike for the Darts.
Captain Bodie Sparrow, my goodness gracious. Of course, he's a little sneaky, just like Jack, getting behind the defense and catching his touchdowns, but he's going to get his Pirates booty before the night's end.
3 passing touchdowns for Trayton Bessinger as Bodie Sparrow gets the his first touchdown tonight.
And usually Bodie Sparrow has an interception and a touchdown almost every game. You look at the stat line and you're like, he's the most consistent defensive back I've ever seen.
Jolly on for the extra point, looking for 3 for 3 on the scoreboard. Hits it over the scoreboard that time.
There you go, Jolly. Let's not be a destructive adolescent. Let's just kick the ball over the scoreboard. Thank you, Jolly.
50.6 to go here in our opening quarter. 21-0 Davis. That scoring drive, 9 plays, 72 yards, 3:11 off the clock. 79 yards, excuse me.
Man, so do you think they're trying to get to 100 touchdowns tonight? Is that the game plan with Trayton Bessinger?
Bessinger does have a 7-touchdown game this season. I will point that out. That would push him at 101 if he could reach that. He had one last year as well.
So he's only allowed 6 touchdowns tonight.
6 would get him to 100. That would put him in elite company.
Do you know who the other guys are with 100 touchdowns?
We will have to give that to you in the second half.
Oh!
We'll tease it.
Oh, there's a tease. As usual, Matt Coma teasing the audience.
We got content we got to share with you folks. We need to make it last the entire night. So,
man, I'm just over here jumping the gun, excited as can be. Little Peter Cottontail excited. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
As Jolly sends this one into the end zone for a touchback, and we'll see Olympus back out on offense.
Oh, jolly good. That's what I like to say.
Again, still in the first quarter here.
It's been a quick first quarter, though.
Just about half an hour. 11-1 first downs so far here in this one. Davis has been in full command tonight.
And this is kind of what we expected. I needed to see to believe. I said, I want to see Davis's offense and see if it's true. If it's the same offense I watched last year, alas, and the year before. And it is.
Ferran, alone in the backfield. Now rolls out, checks it down. And good hit over there as they upend Luke Campbell. That's number 2. That's Bodie Sparrow. Again, doing it all for the Darts.
Per usual, just one of the 5 or 6 guys that does everything for them. It's a real team effort when you look at Davis, but there's just stars out there. Any team would be lucky to have this level of athletes, and they've developed there. I mean, Scott Perry has done a phenomenal job with his team.
Handoff to Allred on second down. Gets back a couple of those yards.
That'll take us to the second quarter.
I think so. The clock down to 5 seconds, and that will be it for quarter number 1 here tonight. As the clock hits double zeros, 12 minutes in the books here from Olympus High School. It's all Davis here tonight, 21-0 as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Davis football on the Rewind Sports Network.
Watch out! It's an avalanche of deals coming right at you. Get 2 Icon season ski passes with a new vehicle purchase from Riverton Chevy. We're shredding the competition with SUVs starting at $299 a month and nothing down. Get a Silverado for as low as $42,500 or save up to $12,000. These are iconic offers from Utah's iconic Chevy dealer, Riverton Chevy.
The Chevyweight Champ, Riverton Chevy.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Welcome back. ready to start our second quarter here between Davis and Olympus. It's 21-0 Darts as we start the second frame. Matt Coma and Moose Bingham with you tonight. Third and long here for the Titans to start the quarter. Need to get to the 30 for a first down.
This is the hard thing. They've been behind the sticks all year, it seems.
Ferran rolls to his right, now steps up in the pocket, going deep into double coverage, and it's picked off by Sparrow.
And that's a typical Bodie Sparrow that we see. What did I say earlier? He always gets at least one touchdown and one interception.
He's got both of them. That's his 5th interception of the season.
I know you're going for MVP of the year, but calm down, Bodie. You don't have to do it all by yourself.
Came into tonight tied for second in the state in interceptions. That'll put him in the tie for the lead depending on the rest of the games tonight.
You just can't throw it near him. He's a basketball player. He knows how to get the rebound, and he knows how to get interceptions. And that's why Oregon and Arkansas and BYU and Utah and are looking at him.
So Bessinger in the offense back out there. Bessinger 190 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. I mentioned up to 97 career passing touchdowns, looking for 98 as he finds Morrison over the middle and incomplete.
Oh. Morrison had it in his hands. We got to give him some stick-em. Just make sure that ball stays right in there. I'm just kidding, Utah High School Athletic Association. It was a joke. No one report me.
Morrison 3 catches, 54 yards in that opening for 12 minutes. Morrison, Sparrow, and Itayao all with 3 receptions already tonight for Davis.
Man.
Makayo Bird has 2 receptions, and both of them are touchdowns tonight.
I've just been told we have representatives in here today, and I better watch my P's and Q's.
Bessinger rolls, second down, goes across the field. Wide open is Morrison. He's got the first down and more. Makes a man miss, and he's at the 20 as he picks up 25 yards on that one.
So there's a cardinal rule. Do not throw the ball across your body to the opposite side. Unless your name is Trayden Bessinger. Then that's totally fine. You're good.
25-yard pitch and catch on that one. First and 10 from the 20 here for Davis. Bessinger going for the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Itayao.
And Sam Brown getting a little handsy right there. I like it. I like to see the fire. Could have been called, but that's really nice. It was an uncatchable ball. But I like that they're still stretching the field, trying to find out what they can do, because they've got a tough region and some difficult games coming up. All these non-region games, it's going to get them ready for the 6A playoffs.
We've been talking a lot about Region 3 throughout the season and how packed and potent those teams are. Davis will have something to say about that by the time the season's over, as they'll pass it to Sparrow, and Sparrow picking up a couple of blocks inside the 10, makes a man miss, flag flies as he's down near the 3.
Bird came in flying. He was like a scooter in Salt Lake City. My goodness. He said, I'll help you get to the end zone. Don't you fret.
So we'll see what the flag is.
Probably excessive blocking is what I'm willing to bet.
Todd Clark is our official tonight, our head referee.
Oh,
no flag, so they'll wave it off. First down, Davis.
Todd Clark, officially my favorite official so far.
And so the Darts will have first and goal from the 2-yard line here.
There's no better thing seeing than the Queen's wave of a handkerchief, one in a Mormon church, and the yellow flag getting waved off. I just love flags waving in the air.
11:14 to go in the second quarter. Davis knocking on the door once again here. They'll spread it out, 4 wideouts. Bird in the backfield. Now they'll send Bird out in motion. And we have a flag. Most likely will be offside here on Olympus, and it is.
Sparrow was not happy about that one. He's like, that's my touchdown. I wanted to get 2.
Sparrow's got 4 on the season. Now make it 5 after that last one.
Yep. How many interceptions does he have on the season now?
Yeah, it's 5.
5 interceptions, 5 touchdowns?
That's correct.
Oh, won a game. Checks out.
It's one off the team lead in receiving touchdowns. Also holds the state record for most interceptions. School record, excuse me.
Watch your tongue there, Matt.
My apologies.
Be careful. We'll correct you. But Davis is a historic program. It's been around forever.
First and goal, slant pass over the far side's caught, and it's a touchdown, Bodie Sparrow.
Oh, Bodie, you're ruining my stats now. But great job, great touchdown. And that's impossible to stop. Just little in route right there. You can't really play outside coverage. You can't play inside coverage. It's just like Bodie's going to get his at the end of the day.
That now ties him with Baggett and Itael for the team lead in receiving touchdowns. He's now got 6 on the year. And now Jolly on for the extra point.
Do you think they had a team meeting? He's like, you know what? I deserve some more touchdowns. Oh.
Jolly's kick up and good with 10:42 to play in the second quarter. Davis continues to add to the lead. It's 28-0.
Honestly, we need to talk more about Jolly. He's having a great kicking night.
Jolly on the season, 25 for 25 on extra points coming into tonight. He's added 4 more to that tally. That scoring drive, 5 plays, 45 yards, a minute 11 off the clock. Again, started near midfield after the interception by Sparrow.
Yeah, Sparrow sets it up, gets an interception, and then scores the touchdown. Just like on the basketball court, it's like a steal and then scoring the basket right after.
So the Darts will kick this one away. Again, that touchdown is brought to you by Henry Walker Homes.
Henry Walker Homes.
Sponsor of our Davis touchdowns tonight.
All right. Thank you, Henry Walker.
Jolly set to kick this one away.
Ooh. Look at the trudge on the ball.
It's right at the goal line. They're going to let him
beautiful.
kick it, or let him bring it out, and a flag flies. And he's out to the 19.
I'm pretty sure that's Bywater. Nope. Yep. Nope. It's 18. My bad. 18 is Will Farnsworth with the return right there. But honestly, in college, that is the dream kick right there.
Right at the goal line?
You want 4 seconds between the goal line, -2 and 2, and you want it at the numbers. But him doing that, there's college coaches that'll say, be a jolly good boy and come over and play for me.
By the way, now Bessinger up to 98 career passing touchdowns. He's 2 away from the 100 mark.
Man, I feel like I'm singing the 99 bottles of root beer song, but it's with Traden Bessinger touchdowns.
First and 10 for the Olympus offense from their own 20. Send a man in motion, and Ferran's going to keep it himself, and he will pick up maybe a yard or 2 before he's met by the Davis defense.
It looks like a little bit more than that. May have been 3.
Ethan Lockwood and Johnny Parker, first ones in there for Davis.
Here's the thing. This is a defensive front. Like we said, they lost Lopiti Moala. They lost Ami Moala. But they are still tough as nails. I mean, they are intense. Use sandpaper when waking up in the morning, if you know what I mean.
2nd and 8 for Olympus. Ferran to throw. That's tipped at the line, and it's incomplete. Intended over there for Matsumori.
This D-line is getting some great pressure. I believe it was 84?
That'd be Davis Furry, one of the defensive linemen.
Davis Furry tips it, I believe.
Brings up 3rd and 8 with 10 minutes to go. Here in our second quarter, 28-0 Davis. Send a man out to the right. Ferran over the middle's got Matsumori for a first down.
Matsumori, I love it. That's what they're looking for. They're getting the sticks moving, and you can get them moving with Hugh. He has been a mainstay for the last 3 years. Watching him at Rice Eccles as a sophomore, I was sitting there, I'm like, this is the best player on the field, and he can't even drive yet.
Leads the team in receptions and receiving touchdowns on the year. 17 receptions, 2 touchdowns as Ferran going to go over the far side and get out of a tackle is number 11. That's Adam Bywater with a good pickup on first down.
Man, Adam Bywater, like I said, rugby player. He is tough. He doesn't mess around at all, but he's also smart. His whole entire family, I'm like, anytime I sit around him, I'm like, I feel like I'm sitting down with Albert Einstein's family.
9:10 left in the quarter as they'll hand it off on second down. This one to Nate Hewley, and he's got the first down out to the 45 as the Titans push the pile.
Oh, my goodness. That's what we call some yak. Yards after contact. He was stopped about 8 yards ago, and he said, churning, churning, churning. I'm going to keep these wheels a-burning. Great run by the running back.
Titans back to the line. 1st and 10 from the 46. Matsumori in motion, and now we'll get the call from the sideline. Spencer Young, offensive coordinator for the Titans. For on the throw, pressure comes, able to get out of it. It's got out past the 50, and will be close to another first down, maybe a couple yards shy of it, but in Olympus into Davis territory for the first time tonight.
Oh, if you're doing tough runs like that, I'm not going to call you that nickname. We're going to find something else for you. Looks like you're graduating from Uncle Russ's P-Man. We're going to get you something better if you keep making runs like that, Preston.
2nd and 2 from the 46. 8:05 to go. Ferran, near side, good catch. Able to go up the ladder and get it is Will Farnsworth for another Titans first down.
Farnsworth, great job with Bodie Sparrow coming down. And Bodie was like, I don't want to kill a man, but I did it the best I can. Great job. And this is what Olympus is used to. This high-power offense, ever since Coach Burt's gotten here, he's like, let's spread them out. Let's do what Davis is doing. And they're doing a great job. 1st
and 10 now for the Titans. They'll check it out to Allred. And Allred's going nowhere on that one. Good defense there by, I believe, number 6. That's Dexter Frazier. That's with the tackle for the Darts.
Dexter Frazier, my goodness gracious. All 6'1", 190 of them. Wow. He read that like a book, destroyed his blocker, and made the tackle. How about that in a cup of coffee?
Loss of 2 on the tackle, 2nd and 12 for the Titans. Darts show pressure. Ferran in trouble and stays on his feet for a moment before he's taken down. As number 10, Johnny Parker gets there in there. I believe Bridger Young in there to help as well, and it's a big loss.
That is a massive play. And I like Johnny Parker. He's one of the backup quarterbacks, but he's like, you know what? I can play D-line and tight end too. Like, just put me in there. I'll figure it out.
3 sacks last week for Johnny Parker. Has 5 on the season to lead the Davis Darts in that category.
Wow.
Also one of the top sack getters in the state with that tally. Pressure coming off the edge, and down he goes. That one belongs to Connor Brown, and it brings up 4th and long.
Like I said, Davis comes in. They're bringing pressure when they know they can. And when you have 5 guys that can play defensive back and receiver, you know that they cover so well that you can bring different guys off the edge. So fun to watch. But we saw some sparks of Olympus. Just didn't quite get the fire going there. Whoa!
Farnsworth with a line drive kick. Almost had it blocked as this will take an Olympus bounce. Great kick. It will roll near the 10-yard line.
I have seen some very skilled punters, but that was about the luckiest kick I've seen in a long time. Great job, Farnsworth. You did it.
So the Davis offense will come back out. They are 4 drives, 4 touchdowns tonight. All passing touchdowns for Trayden Bessinger. He's now up to 24 touchdowns on the season.
I think Bird would be disappointed if he didn't catch 2 of those. But he'd be like, can we just run one in, please? I play running back, and I'm here too.
You could say tonight's for the Birds, as Bird and Sparrow have the touchdowns tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, that was poor on my part. 1st and 10 from the 12 here for Davis.
I was waiting for the second half for that one, Matt.
Someone had to say it. Bessinger Screen over the far side, and Sparrow's got out about 8 yards out to the 20.
All I want is whenever he has a child, if it be a boy, please call him Jack.
Be a pretty easy name.
Captain Jack Sparrow. That's all I want to say whenever the ball gets to Bodie.
2nd and 2, and flags fly. It'll be a false start on Davis. That'll back him up 5 yards. So 2nd penalty on Davis tonight. We'll make it 2nd and 7.
This Davis offense, they're just so clean and polished, and that's what happens when you have guys that have played together 3-4 years. It's crazy in this day and age when you have every single team we go to, it's like, this kid's from this school, this kid's from this school. I can't say that at Davis. It's all homegrown kids.
2nd and 7 for the Darts after the false start penalty. Bessinger checks it down to Baggett, and Baggett's out almost to the original line of scrimmage, out to the 24-yard line.
Man, Tyson. I should highlight him a lot more because he's so good, but that's the thing. 5'9", 165. He's always that safety valve. Usually you have a tight end that you're like, oh, if things go down, I've got him. No, that's just Tyson Baggett, and he's just does his job, does the dirty work, and gets it done for Trayden Bessinger.
Correction, that ball is at the 19-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 3 here for Davis. They spread it out. 4 wideouts with Bird in the backfield. Bessinger goes to Bird, and Bird out past the 20. He's going to be close to the line to gain.
He got hit, and it almost hit him forward.
It's going to be right at the line here. And it's going to be 4th and short here for Davis, and a decision to make for Coach Peary and the offense here. Oh, no, they are going to move the sticks. A late decision there from our line crew, and it is the first down for Davis.
They probably got the next-gen stats going over it.
Got the chip in the ball.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 19 here from the 22. As Bessinger will let this go to Bird, and he checks it back to Bessinger. Almost a disaster
that was a choice right there.
Mark Peterson ends up with a tackle for Olympus. They had that one read from the get-go.
I believe the running back was like, nah, I'm not taking any negative yards here. That's for you, Bessinger. Oh, my goodness gracious. I saw that as a young child not work out so well in the Rose Bowl in 2004, and it didn't work out so well there either.
Clock winding down to 3 minutes to go to halftime here. It's Davis now with 2nd and long. Lots of 8 on that play. 2nd and 18 now from their own 15-yard line. 5 wideouts for Bessinger. Pressure comes, able to roll out of the pocket. Now throws on the runs. Got Sparrow near the 30. Pick up a 15 will bring up 3rd and short.
Sparrow, that was amazing by both players because Bessinger getting away from number 90, Halode Nada.
Yeah.
Halode Nada coming in from Bingham and getting that pass off, doing a great job. You love to see that. But Bodie Sparrow, that pass wasn't on the money, and Bodie was able to reach behind him, grab that ball, and complete the catch.
3rd and 3 here. Check it down to Bird, and Bird's got the first down out past the 35. Spot him near the 39-yard line. Picks up 9 for a Davis first down.
Here's the thing. You bring pressure, they've got the safety valves. You don't bring pressure, they're shooting it deep. What do?
You have to have everybody everywhere all at once, feels like.
Well, it's a movie, but it's not a reality for this Olympus defense tonight.
2:14 to go as he's out of bounds. Stops the clock. 1st and 10 from the 38. Bessinger with 2 backs this time. Fakes the handoff. Now pressure comes, and he able to get out of him. Flags fly as he throws Scott Morrison at midfield, and that's where he'll be wrapped up. But there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Well, luckily, Traden's really easy to bring down at 6'5", 210 pounds. Just a lightweight over there. And that's the other thing that comes out with Traden. You're like, oh, it's like tackling Ben Roethlisberger out there, but he can run and he's athletic.
Penalty is on Davis, so back them up 10 yards on the hold. Back to the, looks like 28-yard line. It'll be first and 20.
So they get the first down then? Okay.
10 yards from the line of scrimmage, so first and 20.
All right. Sounds good.
2 minutes now. We get whistles and a timeout. It's going to be called by Coach Peary and the Davis offense. Timeout. We'll take the timeout as well here on KSL Sports Rewind. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back. 1:57 to play here in our first half. It's 28-0 Darts facing a first and 20 here, trying to put points on the board before the halftime break.
Here's the crazy thing. We were just alerted that there's running clock in the second half if Davis can score another touchdown.
Yes, the mercy rule is 35. The part that we just learned was the 21. The Titans would have to get it back to a 21-point lead to stop the run time.
The other thing is it looks like we've got some college coaches here. It looks like Boise State in the end zone.
Probably taking a look at Bessinger.
That would make sense.
I think Sparrow's got an offer to Boise State as well.
Oh, yeah. I do not doubt that.
16 offers for the junior.
But I
ranked
think
as the number 4 recruit in the 2027 class.
They should start looking at Jackson as well. And I'm not attempting his last name anymore. 88.
5 wideouts for Bessinger here, first and 20. Bessinger checks it over the middle. And that's Morrison that's got it out near the 40. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up second and 10. Clock will run. 1:45 and counting.
Zach Morrison, Isaac Morrison, it doesn't matter. I love the Morrisons.
Bessinger again to throw. Over the middle, double coverage. Got Sparrow, I believe, there. Or is that Morrison? It is Morrison. Out past midfield, first down Davis.
I mean, Bessinger just makes it look so easy, too. And it's funny, when he got the job, it was because someone else transferred. It's crazy. Jackson Stevens transferred to Skyridge, and here's the deal.
And flags fly on that one.
Bessinger said, cool, I'll just start a year earlier. I don't care.
As mentioned, by the time he's done, he will probably be top 10 in the state record book in most of the passing categories. He was 800 yards away from getting into the top 10 for career passing yards. Probably won't hit it in this one, maybe in the next game.
You never know, though.
It's at 296 at the moment, so he still needs about another 500 yards to eclipse that mark.
Step it up, Bessinger. Not good enough.
Penalty is on Davis. Backs him up 5 yards for the false start.
If they keep getting these penalties, it might help him out.
And 1 minute to go to halftime. Bessinger steps up. Now past the line of scrimmage, checks it himself, and he'll run out to about the 40 and stop the clock with 53.7 to go.
That was one of the smoothest runs I've ever seen, and he was like trying not to as well. He was like, I guess I'll run it.
He was looking to throw 3 yards past the line of scrimmage there. So
I think he finally realized, he's like, where's the first down marker? Oh, crap.
Davis quickly back up over the far side. He's got that's Sparrow on the far side. And Sparrow's got the first down. Clock will stop with 47 seconds left. And now clock restarts. First and 10, Davis from the 36. Trying to put points on the board before the halftime break. Bassinger, quick pass, Itayao near side, and out to the 30, make it the 29. Down to 30 seconds of running. Davis only one timeout at their disposal. And Bassinger going to clock this one, as he will clock it with 19.7 ends up being a time on the clock.
A little bit of a favorable clock right there.
About a second went off the clock there.
Second and a half.
So the Darts will have third and short here. They'll have one, maybe two shots at the end zone.
If they were on the 22, I'd be like, oh, watch out. 29, not so much.
Luke Jolly, by the way, his long on the season is 42.
He's got a leg for like 55.
So very close to his field goal range, at least at the moment. Ball's out as Bassinger tries to get to it, and the Darts get back on it near the 40. And timeout.
Great job by Olympus. I think it's Davis's ball, but fantastic effort there by 24 for Olympus. That's Mark Peterson, 6'4", 205. Is everyone over 6'4" now? What is going on?
That's Crew Plyer, by the way, that got on the fumble. Number 55 on the offensive line for Davis, as they call their final timeout with 13 seconds left. It'll be fourth and very long here for the Darts. They would need to get to the 26-yard line, so it'll be 4th and 14. Again, this timeout brought to you by First Command. 13 seconds left here, Moose. Do you just go for the kick, knowing you have Jolly that has a foot? Or
he's got a jolly good time.
You don't have another play to work with, though. It's fourth down.
I'd just kick it. Why not? 57-yard field goal?
Yeah, from here it'll be a 57-yarder.
It's him. He's a jolly good time. Ho, ho, ho. Let's get her done.
Again, career longs 42 for Luke Jolly, the senior kicker.
Another 15 yards. Who cares? I've watched him kick PATs. He's raring to go. Maybe give him a 2-inch tee. He'll be all right.
It'll be Bassinger in the offense that comes out.
Oh, man.
So no 57-yard field goal here.
Very rarely do I disagree with Scott Perry, but this may be one of those times. But when you do have 5 wide receivers that can score from here, it's probably a good call.
Need to get to the 24 or 26 for a first down. Fourth and 14 here.
Look for deep outs, especially from Bodie Sparrow.
No timeouts for the Darts. 13 seconds left. Bassinger throws for the far side. Too high for Sparrow. And incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs here for the Darts. So the first drive not to end in points tonight for the Davis Darts. A good hold from the Titan defense right here before the halftime break.
Great job. That getting the ball out, separating the ball from Trayton Bassinger really messed up the flow of what was going on. They thought they had 2 downs to really get things going, and then you just don't.
So we'll see Ferran in the offense back out.
Oh, almost too many
had
guys.
too many men on the field for Davis. And the Titans have one plus play here for the halftime break. Taking a deep shot and catching that one is Luke Campbell out to the 42 and with 2 seconds left.
Possible hold there, as called by everyone in the crowd. But great job by Ferran right there, getting in, getting deep.
And Olympus will call the timeout, their second of the half. They'll have one left here with 2 seconds left, so maybe a chance here for Ferran in the offense to try and take a shot for the end zone.
Kick the field goal. Let's go.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Coulter Rollins, the senior. He's only played this year. His long is 43.
I have a good feeling about it. But you have to get some points on the board, and you're probably just going to do a deep Hail Mary at this point and see what you can do. But the hard thing is you've got 5 absolute stars or darts chilling in the back that know what to do on that type of situation. Maybe we pull out some Bronco magic, a little hook and ladder.
You mentioned the stars on defense here for Davis. Oh, they ruled it incomplete.
Okay.
Although there was a flag on the play. They did call the hold.
Okay.
So,
well, that sucks.
So with 2 seconds left, this will be it for the offense.
Even I would not kick a field goal from here.
And they'll pitch it to number 8 on the far side, and having room is Hewley, and He's out near midfield and a flag flies late.
So if it's on Davis, could be good, but I'm willing to bet it's a hold.
I think it's going to be a hold as well, and that should do it for the half here. We'll see what the call is. See what the call is here. Unsportsmanlike on Davis, so they will get one last play, and it'll be in Davis territory.
There is not a happy crowd below us, I'll tell you that right now.
So we'll get one untimed down here for Olympus. The clock reads zeros. It'll be
field goal time.
It would be a 54-yarder from this spot. It's at the 47-yard or 37-yard line.
Nothing wrong with that.
So the Titans will get a shot at trying to put points on the board here. Send a man in motion. Now Ferran over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Tyson Baggett with the interception out past midfield. And that will end the first half with another interception for the Divas defense.
Honestly, pretty impressive with 8 seconds to get as far as they did. And that's an inconsequential interception. But great job by Tyson Baggett reading it, getting upfield. I just wanted to see a picture too.
That'll do it for the first half. Second interception of the season for Tyson Baggett ends our first half. At the halftime break, it is the Davis Darts 28 and the Olympus Titans nothing here on KSL Sports Rewind. We'll take a break for the halftime break, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half. Darts with a big lead as we head to the halftime break. You're watching Davis football on the Rewind Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Strong, CEO of Tab Bank. As a former high school athlete in the state of Utah, I recognize how big of a role high school sports can play in developing student athletes' lives, even outside of the sports they play. For me, high school sports taught me how to work as a team, how to lead through adversity, how to share success, and how to face all challenges. While I didn't become a professional athlete, it was these skills that gave me a head start in life after my high school career was over. That's why Tab Bank is proud to sponsor KSL Sports Rewind's mission to highlight and promote student athletes and the communities in which they play. As a proud Bonneville Laker, I know the importance of the role a community plays in the success of a team, and I wanted to create a banking environment that gave our customers that Friday Night Lights feeling of community and togetherness. Our goal is to provide you a premium banking experience that will help aid you to accomplish any goal that you have in your life. We believe that whether you are a heavy favorite or the battle-tested underdog, Tab Bank can provide you a winning game plan for any of your financial needs.
Watch out! It's an avalanche of deals coming right at you. Get 2 Icon Season Ski Passes with a new vehicle purchase from Riverton Chevy. We're shredding the competition with SUVs starting at $299 a month and nothing down. Get a Silverado for as low as $42,500 or save up to $12,000. These are iconic offers from Utah's iconic Chevy dealer, Riverton Chevy.
The Chevyweight Champ, Riverton Chevy.
All right, welcome back. Getting ready to start our second half between Davis and Olympus. The Darts with a 28-0 lead here on KSL Sports Rewind. Matt Coleman, Moose Bingham with you. And Moose, it was all Davis in that first half. We saw a little bit of signs of life from the Olympus offense in that last couple minutes.
Yeah, Olympus, they are getting some good things going. Their quarterback, 9 for 15, getting some good things going. And they're going to have the ball to start this half. But they've got to get on the scoreboard. They've got to figure something out with their offense. And if they don't, it's going to be a long year because their defense is so phenomenal. They do so many good things, but their offense has to catch up as quick as possible.
It's been now over 6 quarters of without a touchdown for Olympus. Try to correct that here in the second half. As Moose mentioned, they'll get the ball to start the second half. Most of the stat sheet dominated by the Darts in those first 2 quarters. Jolly's got this teed up and ready to get our second half underway.
Jolly honestly has become one of my favorite kickers in the state just tonight.
So let this one go. That one's well into the end zone.
Well into the end zone. He's not even really sprinting through the ball. It's like going out to the driving range with a 7-iron, and he's still putting it through the back of the end zone. Amazing.
So Olympus will start at their own 20. We saw Preston Ferron get the start for the Olympus offense. 9 of 14, 61 yards in the first half. Hugh Matsumori, the top receiver for the Titans, 2 catches, 17 yards. Beckham Allred, 3 carries, 14 yards to lead Olympus in rushing in that first half.
Oh, and he's coming out as a receiver.
You got Matsumori taking the snap with 2 backs in the backfield. Ferron here on the near side. Send a man in motion, and it'll be Matsumori on the keeper, and able to navigate his way past the 25, picks up 7 on that one.
Well, that's one way to do it. Say, you know what, we're just going to give our best athlete, get the ball in his hands, and Hugh Matsumori is the best athlete on the field, regardless of anything going on. Kid's an absolute stud, and more college coaches need to be coming over here to Olympus to watch him.
Second down. And Allred out past the 30 before he stopped.
Moving the sticks, something that was a rare occurrence last half.
That's a first down for the Titans out to the 31. So the Olympus offense gets their first down in the second half. They had 5 first downs in that first half. First and 10. Ferron over the far side, setting up a screen and trying to navigate his way through is Bywater and gets out to maybe the 33-yard line for a pickup of 2.
I'm just used to seeing Bywater running a rugby ball. I'm like, that ball is 5-point, great job, but I'm used to seeing it up and down vertical.
Bywater, the 6'4" senior, plays both ways for the Titans.
2 inches taller than his brother, at least on the stat sheet. Don't let Ben see that one.
Second and 9 as they'll hand this one off. And Allred gets out of a tackle. There goes the speed of Beckham Allred. One man to beat, stays on his feet, but he's out of bounds. So close to breaking it for the touchdown, but a big run for Beckham Allred.
Beckham Allred, they've been looking for that all night long. There's the spark. Let's see if we can get some fire going and get the Olympus Titans on the board. Bodie Sparrow did a good job forcing him out of bounds. It was a foot race, and it was mano-a-mano. Great, great, great job by Allred right there.
That's the longest gain from scrimmage for the Titans tonight. First and 10 from the 12 now. Ferron out to Matsumori, and Matsumori's going nowhere. Back to the 15-yard line, and that's Sparrow with the tackle for loss.
Sparrow, such a good safety. One of the top ones in the entire country. You just see his range. He's over there in a single high safety, and then he's making the tackle in the flats. And you're like, what is going on? You blink, and he's already somewhere else.
Loss of 3 on that one brings up 2nd and 13. Titans can get to the 2 for another first down here. As Ferran looking for someone to go, and he gets wrestled down. And that's number 5 for the Darts.
Cole Clark
Makes his first sack of the night.
Good job, Cole. Ferran's buying time. He's doing a lot of good things, but it just isn't sticking together after losing 10 yards, 11 yards, 15 yards on that play.
Back to the 22 now. It's going to be 3rd and 20 here for the Titans. They need the 2 for a first down. 5 wideouts here for Ferran. Going to throw far side's got a man out there near the first down marker, and that's Will Farnsworth, and we'll see where the spot is.
Fantastic throw. You see these flashes where you're like, all right, Ferran, I see you.
As they do give him the first down, it picks up 20 and a half. So 1st and goal here for the Titans.
Just a hair shy of a touchdown.
Looking for their first touchdown in 2 weeks, as that one's going laterally to the right. Good stop by the Davis defense. Looks like Itaiao was the first one in there.
Man, here's the crazy thing. You get right there, and they're just knocking on the door, hoping for an answer. Unfortunately, the boogeyman Davis Darts is right behind the door.
Coming up on 8 minutes to go. The clock on your screen. We did get the score bug back up here for our second half. Glad we can bring that to you. The clock unofficial. We'll try and keep it as close to the official clock as we can here. But it may start at different times. Just a heads up for you. 2nd and goal here for the Titans. Over the far side and breaking the goal line. Touchdown Olympus. And it's Farnsworth with a touchdown, or Bywater with a touchdown. Bywater scores.
There we go. The BYU commit had offers all over, and that's one of the big reasons. Not only can he get it done on defense, but he gets it done on offense as well. The big brain young man is an absolute stud.
So Adam Bywater gets the receiving touchdown. That's his first of the year.
Olympus said no, no, no to the running clock.
Kick up and is good from Coulter Rollins, and the Titans strike on their opening drive of the second half. It's 28-7 with 7:52 to play.
Yeah, the Titans must have watched some Fremont film and said, hey, if they can fight, we can fight. Let's see what we can do. Because that's been the only blemish on an otherwise perfect record for the Davis Darts.
So that touchdown brought to you by Henry Walker Homes. 9 plays, 80 yards, and 4 minutes off the clock on that one, resulting in the Bywater touchdown on that drive. And the Olympus Titans are on the board here in the second half.
So Davis offense still potent, still scary, and still coming back momentarily.
Yes, we will see the Darts offense for the first time here in the second half.
And there may be some trickery, some tomfoolery, like we say, special teams. There's why you've got a bunch of Darts sitting there saying, I think it's an onside kick. I don't know about you.
A lot of Darts waiting at the 50-yard line. Now the Titans will spread out.
Good special teams play. Don't break until they break. And you'll see this middle guy just staring down the ball. Wait till it's kicked, young man, and then you can get to your blocking assignment. Staring at it. Staring at it. Oh, it's tricky.
A little pooch kick will be fielded near the 30. That's Bird that's got it out to the 35.
And Bird can scoot in case you were wondering.
He's got 2 receiving touchdowns tonight for Mikael Bird, the 5'7" senior, small but mighty.
He reminds me of another running back that was 5'7" that I just forgot his name. Played at K-State for the Chargers. Darren Sproles.
There we go.
Gracious. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Darren Sproles from my favorite team as a child growing up.
1st and 10 here, and out of bounds is Itayao near past the 40.
Jackson, the 8s. No, it's not Marvin Harrison Jr., it's Jackson.
Itayao with the catch. Bessinger 307 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half. Still on the field. He's now up to 98 career passing touchdowns. The next one will move him into a tie for 8th all-time at 99.
We'll be talking about who else is on that list.
Yes, we will. As Bessinger tries to check that down to Bird. That ball is still live, and Bird able to get back on it.
Fantastic job getting that ball back, Bird.
As unable to hold on to that one, but able to get back on it. It's a big loss, back to the 31-yard line.
So that takes you from 2nd and 3 to 3rd and 13, 12, 11. Sorry, my angle's really bad, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to say about 13, I'm going to say.
That's been the interesting thing. Davis has had a little bit of a tough time behind the line of scrimmage with passes.
Had a couple of drops back there. A couple of scary moments for the Davis offense back there. They've had a couple of balls loose in the backfield. They had 3 fumbles in the game last week against Alta. Were able to recover all 3 of them.
They're going to have to clean that up.
3rd and 12 here for the Darts. Bessinger play action. Tries to step up in the pocket. It goes down.
Whoa.
Mark Peterson with the sack. And it's 4th down for Davis.
Man, Davis is without 2 of their top rushers, but they're still getting pressure. They're still alive. There's a heartbeat on the field for these Olympus Titans. And here's the crazy thing. Olympus has had some great talent come through recently. Cam and Nate Latu, both playing at Alabama and Oregon State respectively, and one's in the NFL right now. They've had Scotty Edwards. They've had Ben Bywater. Oh,
Davis
not a bad
punting
hit.
for the first time tonight, as it'll take a Davis bounce inside the 20. Good kick there by number 41 for the Davis Darts. That is Luke Jolly also doing the kicking or punting duties tonight.
So Luke Jolly, little do you know, he's actually a chef in his spare time, and all he does is cook pancakes. He just likes to flip them because all he likes to do is flip things like the field.
50-yard punt we're hearing for that one. That does flip the field as the Titans will take over at their own 16-yard line with 5:55 to play. Here in the 3rd quarter, Olympus gets the ball back after scoring on the last drive thanks to the long run from Beckham Allred. 1st down. Throw looking for Matsumori, incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Ferran's got that internal clock saying, I don't have lots of time. There's fiery darts coming all around me right now.
It had done a good job of navigating the pocket so far tonight.
Could say fiery darts of the adversary.
28-7, 5:50 to play 3rd quarter. Titans trying to make it a 2-score game. Farron over the middle. Ferran's got it. Over to Matsumori for the 1st down. Out to the 26-yard line.
My goodness, Matsumori is one of the most gritty kids I know. Hugh does a fantastic job.
Spotted at the 27-yard line, maybe 28 there, and it is a 1st down.
He comes from a smart family, too. His dad's a dentist. Teeth collector.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Hand off to Allred, looking for a lane. Gets into the 2nd level, out past the 30 to the 33, making the 34-yard line.
I think Davis thought this game was over. They've got another half to play. It could be a 2-score game before you know it.
As Olympus has found the offense here in the 2nd half.
They were searching. They went up in the mines in Park City, couldn't find it there. Seems to have found it at their home turf.
Unable to find the end zone against Park City a week ago. Able to do it against one of the top teams in 6A here Week 5 is keeping it this time is
Ferran.
And he's got the first down.
Oh, way to go, Preston.
Out to the 40 or 39, make it 38-yard line.
The past Hawk Bengal getting it done for the Titans. He just likes to change his jersey every year. That's all right.
Staying in region, though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. He's got a lot of friends on these other teams.
Again, region play about to start next week here for Olympus. What should be a fun region to watch down the stretch is Ferran takes it himself, lowers the shoulder out past the 40, out to the 44-yard line, picks up 6.
Okay, Preston. He is not a big, bulk, burly man, but he can lay the wood. He may be a lumberjack.
The 6'1", 175 junior, able to lower the shoulder there, a la Jordan Love last night against the Commanders.
Yeah. You know what? They've got a great weight program here at Olympus led by Francis Bernard, the former Cougar,
Former
and
Ute as well.
And Cowboy.
Able to see him on the field before the game tonight. And Ferran's going to take it again. He's got the first down and more out past midfield. And again, a big run for the Olympus offense.
That was as surprising a run as I've seen. Bodie Sparrow to come in, make the tackle, but Ferran made a hit. Looks like we've got a spark, and you spell it. Ferran.
Clock runs now, closing down to 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
If you look closely on our roster, he's listed as quarterback athlete. I didn't believe it. Now I do.
It's been impressive the last couple of plays. First down here for the Titans. And again, the keeper, this time it's going nowhere. Davis stacked the box and stops them for a gain of 1.
Much better half. He's calmed down. He seems to be doing some good things.
That was Frazier on the tackle for the Darts. As now 2nd and 9 for Olympus, just past midfield. Third time in Davis territory tonight. 1 for 2 on that feat. As taking a deep shot and catching it as Bywater goes up and gets it for a first down for Olympus.
Oh my goodness gracious. Ferran staying in the pocket, cool as a cucumber, about to meet the slicer, but he stood in there, threw it with all of his might, and Bywater plucked it out of the air like a farmer grabbing an apple off the tree. I love to watch this.
First down, and now the Titans back in the red zone. As Olympus has found life here in the second half. Low snap. They'll hand off to Allred, and Allred gets the 15 and no further.
Man, fantastic pass. Where have you been all year, Preston?
Olympus has gone back and forth between Ferran and Luke Esperson, trying to replace what Max Rice, the senior leader on the team a year ago. Ferran doing a good job in his debut here with the offense. Ferran taking a shot for the end zone. It's got a man out there. Incomplete. Intended for Wright.
Honestly, fantastic ball. Just a little bit out of the reach. But never mind. He did a good job right there. Very well-timed throw. It looks like Ferran is very confident out there. He's taking passes, looking people down, taking hits in the backfield. I like this Preston Ferran.
That was an impressive play, able to stay in the pocket for the big gain there. 3rd and 10. Ferran over the middle, and it's intercepted. Interception number 2 of the night for Sparrow.
Yep, and that's Bodie Sparrow. Ferran doing everything he can, but when Bodie Sparrow flies in like a bird, grabbing the ball with his talons and darting around, there's not much you can do.
2nd of the night, 3rd for the Davis defense tonight. They now have 10 total interceptions as a defense.
And I think that may put Bodie at number 1 in the state.
It has to be. That's now 6 for the year for Sparrow.
Is that 6? Goodness gracious.
6 interceptions for Bodie. And the Darts take over at their own 5-yard line. $1:17 to go here in our third quarter. Bessinger to throw, dumps it out to Bird. And Bird trying to step out of a tackle, goes nowhere. Good tackle there by number 12, Beckham Birdsley with the tackle for Olympus. No gain on that one. Final minute of the fast-moving third quarter. Olympus with the only points so far, as they have had an answer for the Davis offense here in this third frame.
Olympus is figuring it out, but is it too little too late?
Pass over the middles, in and out of the hands. That's, I think it's Morrison, I believe. Yep, I was intending for Morrison, incomplete. Almost a turnover there.
That would have been a real flip of the coin, I'll tell you that.
38 seconds, 3rd and 10 here for the Darts. They had to punt the ball last time out. They're a one and only drive here in the third quarter. Bessinger in his own end zone. Fires over the middle's caught and out past the 15 is Sparrow for a first down.
How nice is it to have Bodie Sparrow on your football team? Like, it's not a security blanket. It's like a security bed. He is amazing. On defense, you need a turnover, Bodie Sparrow. On offense, you need a touchdown, Bodie Sparrow. On offense, if you need a first down, who should we look for?
Bodie Sparrow.
Bodie Sparrow. Just rolls off the tongue. Interception leader, he may be touched.
Pressure on first down, Bird gets out of it, and now tries to navigate up the far side, out past the 25 near the 30. And the clock will stop momentarily as he's got the first down. But that should be the final play of the third quarter. As the clock now runs, 2 seconds and 1. That does it. A fast-moving third quarter here from Olympus High School. As the Titans have cut into the Davis lead, it is 28-7 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll bring it to you next right here on KSL Sports Rewind.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. Davis with a 28-7 lead and the football here on KSL Sports Rewind. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham with you tonight. Tonight's game brought to you by Black Flag. It can be grueling to do the same workout over and over, let alone fitting it in with your other responsibilities. Black Flag Gym in Kaysville offers different programs like Open Gym, XFit Pivot, and circuit training to keep your workouts fresh and keep pushing you to new limits. They even offer daycare for those busy taking care of kids. Visit them at 457 West Deseret Drive or online at blkflg.com/gym to get your first month for just $1.
Man.
Ready to start our fourth quarter?
I'm ready.
1st and 10 here for the Davis offense as Bessinger takes it himself out to the 34-yard line. And he'll pick up about 4 on that one.
Man. Bessinger to me is kind of like a more polished Ammon Olsen. Ammon Olsen only starting 1 year, Bessinger starting 3. But Ammon Olsen played at SUU, BYU. That's kind of who he's reminding me of, seeing that 4 out there. And that is a great comparison.
A quiet quarter for Bessinger. A quiet one for Bessinger. Had 307 yards in the first half, had just 21 in that third quarter as Bessinger will check it down. And Tyson Baggett's out to the 40 and got a first down. Look at the time of possession in the third quarter, Moose. The Titans had it for 8 minutes and 46 seconds of that 12-minute quarter. That's probably a reason why Bessinger in the office didn't really get anything going on that.
So the secret is to take the ball out of his hands and not let him play. Got it. Now, if that's replicatable, you tell me.
Davis dominated the time of possession 15 minutes to 8 in the first 2 quarters. But Olympus able to control the clock in that third quarter, dig into the Davis lead. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 40. As Bessinger will check it down, looking for Baggett, incomplete.
Just came in a little bit too hot for Baggett on that one right there.
10:40 to go here in this one. That brings up 2nd down. Bessinger still with 4 touchdowns tonight. All of them in that first half. 3 in the first quarter for Bessinger as well.
Yeah, this has been a different game since Davis wasn't able to score at the end of the half.
Davis ended up turning it over on downs in Olympus territory and hasn't found the end zone since. Bessinger still looking to navigate his way through. Gets out of a tackle. Finds Sparrow. And Sparrow's got some room. Sparrow getting out of tackles. Now gets a block. And that'll be a flag on Davis.
That was a good block.
As Sparrow's all the way down to the 25. The Davis fans can't believe it.
How do you call that on Bird? Bird just took on a dude twice his size. And they were looking right at each other eye to eye. Whoa.
A great play there by Sparrow. They'll call the blindside block at midfield.
Oh, my goodness.
So this one will come back. But what would have been an amazing play, both on Bessinger's side and on Sparrow's side.
That's the thing. You've got 4 guys just surrounding Bessinger like a pack of wolves. And he's still able to find the light, get it done. Oh, this crowd is not happy about that. But he's able to find the light, get it done. Bodie Sparrow gets down the field. But alas, Olympus, life has been breathed into them once again.
What would have been a gain of over 30 yards ends up being a loss of about 6 after the foul. Spot the ball at the 35-yard line. It'll be still 2nd and 16 now. The clock now runs, 10 minutes to go. Bessinger checks it down. Bird with a convoy of blockers in front of him. Gets out past the 45. Good tackle over there by number 9. That's Jackson Vandenacker for the Olympus Titans.
Solid job right there by Jackson. Only 5'10", 150, so you've got a good little play right there with Bird and Vandenacker.
So that gets about half of the yards needed. Brings up 3rd and 4 now for the Darts. Need the Olympus 49 for a first down. Bessinger fakes the handoff. Looks over the middle, wide open. And I believe it's Baggett. No, that's Morrison. As Morrison gets the first down and into Olympus territory.
And ladies and gentlemen, we apologize about the numbers. It is so hard to see. The Utah High School Athletic Association did make a rule about this a couple years ago, but we're waiting for all the uniforms to filter in.
Again, Davis in the white uniforms with the gold letters.
It does look clean on the field. I'll give him that.
We were able to see him on the field during warm-ups. It's a very clean-looking jersey up front, but not too easy to spot from up here. 8:50 to play in this one. Davis now on the move. It's Bessinger over the far side. Itao's got it. And Itao trying to spin out of the tackle and down at the 33.
Fantastic catch by Jackson. He just has a knack for getting open. And the nice thing is he's getting a lot of one-on-one looks right now because you're like, okay, Bodie's doing good. Got to go over here. And like I said, you just can't double team every single one of these Davis Dart receivers.
Pickup of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 for Davis. Coming up on 8 minutes to go tonight. Dart's trying to close this one out and gets a 4-1. One final non-region game before Region 1 play starts in 2 weeks. More importantly, the first RPI is released on Monday.
Yeah, you guys jumped offsides a lot a bit on that one.
The whistles fly.
That's the magical clap right there. Gets people hyped. They're like, I know the snap count. It's on clap.
Officials conferring, see what side. And it's offside on the Titans.
Yeah, and it was by a plethora of Titans.
So that'll give Davis a new set of downs as they move inside the 30.
Much closer game than I would have anticipated, especially after the first half.
Yeah, Davis jumped out to a 28-0 lead. Interesting note, by the way, that's the 5th straight game that Davis has jumped out to a 21-0 lead. They've done it in all 5 games this year. They're 3-1 in the previous 4 games. The one game they lost in overtime to Fremont. First and 10 for Davis. They'll hand this one off. Bird. And Bird gets maybe to the 25-yard line, maybe a yard shy of it.
That's a tough run by the young man.
Bird coming into the 4th quarter at 5 carries for 15 yards. Again, Davis not well known for running the football.
But he does have a few receptions.
They average 80 rushing yards as a team on the year, but they average 360 passing yards on the opposite side of that coin. Under 7 minutes to play. 2nd and 8 here for Davis. And
ran
clock
out
is
of
at
time.
0. Is this delay a game on Davis? It is, and it'll back him up 5.
You got to be conscientious of that clock right there. Back in my day, before they had that, the ref would just be waving, saying, hey, 5 seconds. And you're like, can you give me a number with your fingers? Come on. I don't know how many seconds are left. But
I still have that at a couple schools around the state.
not for very many games that we're calling.
No. Most of them have gone to the play clocks.
Which I appreciate. Speaking of the play clock, we're under 10 again.
Play clock down to 5 here for Bessinger in the offense. 2nd and 13. Dump it down. And getting out of a tackle. That's Baggett. And Baggett's got a first down near the 15.
That's a crazy thing. You're like, oh, we've got him behind the sticks. We'll be fine. And then all of a sudden, first down.
Down to the 15-yard line for another first down here. As the Darts looking to add another touchdown tonight. They haven't scored since the midway point of the 2nd quarter.
Crazy.
1st and 10. Bessinger sets it up. And there goes Morrison inside the 5. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 1.
Bessinger just does such an incredible job with his play fakes. He's sitting there. You see his whole shoulders and everything move to the sideline. And you're like, oh, it's a screen. And then all of a sudden moves quickly right back, gets the ball out of his hands. And you're like, oh, it is a tunnel screen. Let's go.
Bessinger's got 4 passing touchdowns now. First down and goal. Throws outside. That's now 5 touchdowns as Morrison gets his first catch in the end zone tonight.
99 touchdowns for Trayden Bessinger. 99 touchdowns indeed.
How do you want to finish that?
We want one more, score one more. 100 touchdowns for Trayden Bessinger.
He's at 99 career touchdowns now. That ties him with Caden Cox for 8th all-time on the career touchdown list. And he's now 1 away from the century mark. He'd be the 8th or the 7th or 8th quarterback to do it all-time in the state.
So he beat Isaac Wilson. Oh, good kick.
Kick is up by Jolly and good.
Oh, Jolly. What did that scoreboard do to you?
So that will be 35-7 in favor of the Darts. That touchdown brought to you by Henry Walker Homes. Henry Walker Homes gets you in your home faster with communities in Davis and Salt Lake counties. They provide the custom look you want with the craftsmanship of an experienced builder. They work together with you to ease your concerns. It's like you're part of their family. With mortgage promotions, they can get you in your dream home today. Visit them online at henrywalkerhomes.com. 13 plays, 95 yards, 7 minutes off the board on that drive. Longest in all of those categories for Davis tonight.
Wow. 95 yards, you said?
90 started at their own 5 yards after the interception from Sparrow.
Do we count the penalty yards?
No.
Ah, we should. I need to talk to someone at the Utah High School Athletic Association about that.
So Morrison kicks up the touchdown for Davis. For Morrison, that is receiving touchdown number 4 for him. Short kick here by Jolly. He's going to be fielded at the 1. And here comes Farnsworth, and Farnsworth with Sparrow breaks out of a tackle, out past midfield, and into Davis territory goes Will Farnsworth.
Jolly matadored him. Oh, my goodness. What a fantastic return right there. Breathing life into Olympus once again.
Return of about 55 yards there for Farnsworth. And Olympus once again gets into Davis territory. They'll start their drive here in Davis territory.
The chain crew getting some exercise tonight, not anticipating being over there.
So 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line here for on in the offense. They'll hand this one off, and All Red's got a couple of yards on that one, maybe get about 5.
Great job right there by All Red.
And the Titans quickly back up to the line, looking to try and answer that score from Davis. And back to All Red, and All Red out past the 35, and flags fly at the end.
What could this flag possibly be?
That came in very late, right as the tackle was made.
Face mask is what I'm thinking.
That's what it could be here. We'll wait and see what the call is. It is a face mask on Davis. Just a 5-yard, not a personal foul one, but it does give the Titans enough for a first down.
Man. Just like John Cena said, don't touch my face.
Spot the ball at the 28-yard line now. 1st and 10 Olympus. We'll send the man in motion and hand it off to All Red. All Red follows the blockers and gets down to the 25, picks up 3.
All Red's getting little chunk plays here and there, but he can really turn it up and get some major yards.
Was able to show it on that big run in the 3rd quarter.
What was it, 75 yards?
It was pretty close to that one. All Red now with 79 total yards heading into the 4th quarter.
Wow.
So he's close to the 100-yard mark for the first time this year. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the game. Ferran going to take a deep shot. Man out there, incomplete. Intended for Campbell.
Close right there.
Connor Brown in pursuit of that one for Davis.
That's the thing. A lot of these Ferran throws, you're just like, oh, you're right there. It's close.
4:57 to play in our game tonight. Brings up 3rd and 7 here.
If you're not going against a mutant defensive backfield, I think a lot of those could have been completed.
Davis showing pressure. They'll bring it. Ferran going to throw far side. No one's over there. Incomplete. Intended for Wright.
Wright was held up pretty hardcore. I don't know about what the ref saw, but it looks like a PI from here.
No flag brings up 4th down, and the Titans will go for it.
Yeah, unfortunately, no use kicking a field goal. I'll even admit it at this point in time.
Need 7 on the board here for Olympus. They need the 18 for a first down. Ferran looking, has room on that far side if he's got the speed. Still looking, gonna take a shot for the end zone, wide open. For the catch as well, Farnsworth, touchdown Olympus.
That's what you're looking for. Ferran does a great job buying time. He's patient. He's like a chess master out there. And all of a sudden, Farnsworth gets open. Touchdown Olympus. Wow, we may have a remnants of a game. Might be seeing some onsiders and other things like that.
And that'll be the first passing touchdown in the career. Or no, excuse me, he's got 3. That's 2. That'll be 3 tonight. Excuse me.
Okay.
So third passing touchdown for Farron, as the Titans have made it a 21-point game. Farnsworth with the catch. That's a 25-yard touchdown for the Titans.
Great job buying time with his legs and keeping his eyes downfield, not running it. I mean, he must have been watching Traden Bessinger tonight, because that is a Traden Bessinger move. But Ferran, he's maturing beyond his years and gets better series by series. I love watching this kid.
So Olympus finds the end zone, 4:42 to go. We'll expect the onside kick here. Titans do have all 3 of their timeouts left.
I feel like Davis feels like it's going to be an onside kick too, with 8 guys on the line.
Titans trying to mount a comeback here. Definitely building positive momentum towards region plays. They kick it down the middle, and it looks like the dart's gone on it.
So elite play right there.
That's Bird with the recovery.
Yeah, Bird, that's a really smart play. You can go and you can recover the ball before 10 yards. You don't have to wait for it to get there. The other team just can't touch it before 10 yards. So if you're going to do that, you got to be really wise about it, because now Traden Bessinger has a short field.
Be at the 49-yard line here, 4:41 to go.
Man.
See how aggressive Davis wants to be here. Bessinger, again, 5 touchdowns tonight. He is 1 away from reaching 100 career passing touchdowns. As they will hand this one off, and Baggett will take the carry. He's got blockers, and he's near the 40 and near a first down.
Baggett staying in bounds. That's a savvy play right there.
And Davis in no hurry here.
What you'll notice is these elite teams on offense, defense, they always practice things on special teams as well, where you're like, oh, okay, you guys know the rules in special teams. They don't leave any stone left unturned.
2nd and 2 after the pickup of 8. 42-yard line. Bessinger with 2 backs will hand this one off. And Bird's got the first down past the 4:38. Spotted at right at the 38-yard line. Picks up a gain of about 3.
Getting the first, that's all you need. I'm willing to bet this is going to be a methodical, long, time-consuming drive, and I'm here for it.
Need about 2 more first downs to put this one away. It's Bessinger with 2 more backs in the backfield. Fake the handoff to both backs, and Bessinger looking to throw, and we'll just dump it off. Incomplete.
Good view right there. If you saw number 13, Chase Taylor was sneaking to really just lay out Jackson. Itayao, who he was looking to lay out Jackson, and he didn't want that. He was protecting his receiver. Good job, Traden. Great job, Jackson. Jackson.
2nd and 10 here for the Darts from the Olympus 39. They'll hand this one off. Bird will hand the reverse, and here comes Itayao with some blockers. And it's still on the move. He moves it inside, and he's down inside the 5. As Jackson Itayao gets a big gain, make it about 30 yards, and it's 1st and goal Davis.
Honestly, good blocking by Traden Bessinger right there, and Jackson is doing a great job. I'm so sorry, Jackson, and your family. I owe you lunch or something. We'll figure it out after the game.
1st and goal from the 4 here for the Darts.
Let's see if we can get to that 100.
Bessinger to throw, near side,
Ooh.
incomplete.
Hugh Matsumori.
Almost intercepted by Matsumori. That one intended for, I believe that's Morrison. That's Sparrow that he was going for.
Yeah, you had Hugh under, and then you had another man over. That was risky. But you don't get 100 touchdowns without taking some risks.
It would be touchdown number 6 for the night. It would be 100 if he goes for it here.
We didn't want 7. We were sitting here at 6, saying 6 is good enough for us.
He's got 25 touchdowns on the season as well.
25 in 5 games. Whoa.
Bessinger's going to run into trouble, trying to get out of it. Still fights off a man.
Oh, my gosh.
But ends up falling for about a 2-yard loss, and a flag flies late.
There's a face mask at the end there as well. Yeah, like I said, big bend right there. Big trade in Bessinger.
Almost able to escape that converging Olympus defense.
He's not going to be a Houdini, I'll tell you that. He's too big to hide. But I believe that was a face mask and might get him another down.
Clock is running even though we had the flag. Now stops at 2:28.
Is that an automatic first down?
That'll be half the distance to the goal for Davis. Should be the 2-yard line, or be the respotted at the 3.5-yard line.
We're big stats guys here, of course. We hope they don't run the ball.
From a personal standpoint, we would like to see it.
It's a really important milestone for Matt Coma.
And now we get
timeout.
Timeout Olympus.
Okay.
With 2:28 to play, we'll take the timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back. 2:28 to go. 35-14 Davis. The Darts knocking on the door here. Could be history here for Trayton Bessinger if the Darts elect to go for it.
Look out for Jackson Itai Ow.
There you go.
It only took a full game, Jackson, and a full season last year. But E and then Ty and Ow. Itai Ow.
There you go.
Jackson has played well enough for me to learn his name. A lot of kids never get that blessing.
Second and goal here for the Darts from the 3-yard line. They spread it out with 4 wideouts. Bird to the right of Bessinger.
Trayton sees something he likes out there.
Will roll to his right. Now comes back to the left. Throws that way. He's got a touchdown. 6th of the night and number 100 in the career of Trayton Bessinger. And it's Bodie Sparrow that gets the catch.
So that's 3 touchdowns for Bodie Sparrow and 3 digits for Trayton Bessinger. Let's freaking go. The number 3 is magical tonight, not 22.
Trayton Bessinger becomes the 8th passer in the state of Utah to hit the 100 career passing touchdown mark.
Should we go over who the other ones are?
We will after this extra point here from Jolly.
Hey, I love watching Jolly. The scoreboard hates it.
Yeah, it's kicking that way. They picked
Not
it up
again.
And good.
Jolly, we fundraised for that scoreboard. Lots of money. It's
And
a nice
so,
scoreboard.
2:24 to go, 42-14. So here are the other quarterbacks in the state of Utah that have thrown for 100 touchdowns. He now is tied with Cooper Lega.
Oh,
at
great
the 100
Utah
mark.
State
That is
quarterback.
the 7th. That's tied for 7th now all time in the state of Utah. Next on the list is Alex Caressa out of Mountain Crest.
Love Alex Caressa, the phenomenal
2007 to
receiver.
2010, had 101, so Bessinger can pass that mark next week as well. Alex Jackson out of Juab has 107.
Good job.
Austin Confensis,
That's
the Jordan
amazing.
product.
Good safety at
114.
BYU.
Jackson Dart, also
Decent quarterback.
decent quarterback.
He's
Now playing
okay.
with the Giants, 116 for him. Cameron Cooper out of Lehigh,
Dude, all of them to the tight end.
118. He's third on the list. Maddox Madsen, who's up at Boise State, has 130. And then Bryson Barnes, the Utah State quarterback and Milford legend, 137 passing touchdowns. That's the career mark.
Honestly, coming out of Milford, decent career for him in college.
As here comes Farnsworth again.
Farnsworth
And
again.
Farnsworth.
Oh,
he lost the
Jolly!
ball.
Oh, that was jolly good right there. Ho, ho, ho.
Davis thinks they have it.
Jolly ripped the ball out. Yes. You love to see the kicker come down with the hammer. Is that Pat McAfee out there? Or is that Jolly?
We're going to wait and see whose ball this is.
Luke.
Davis thinks they have it. And it is Davis
Oh,
football. How
Luke
about the
Jolly.
kicker?
Yes. I don't care about stats. I care about Luke. It's okay to get a flag on that. Celebrate, young man. It doesn't happen very often.
They'll flag him for the celebration, but how about the fumble, the forced fumble from the kicker?
Oh, man, that's a career highlight right there for any kicker.
Luke Jolly with the forced fumble and gives Davis the ball back.
And he diabolically planned it out. He's like, I could kick it through the end zone. I shan't. I want a forced fumble here. Oh, Luke, immediately one of my favorite kickers in the state.
So the penalty will back the Darts up to the 45-yard line. 2:16 to go.
Playing mind games right there, Luke. Can they can't knee it out. They need another
They
first
need
down.
one more first down to knee it out. Oh, can't run the whole clock just yet.
I'm doing my math. They're not up by 35,
That's
are
28.
they? Okay. Sorry,
But
ladies and gentlemen. Basic math escapes me sometimes. I've been up since 3 a.m.
Hand off to Bird, and Bird with a good carry out past the 40.
So I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, you're wondering, why are you so tired? Why can't you say Jackson E. Ty
Ow.
Ow?
There you go.
It's because I was up at 3 o'clock this morning flying here from Tampa Bay. But I made it, and we're all happy that I did.
Moose Bingham burning the candles at both ends, ladies and gentlemen.
My goodness. We're happy to be here, though,
We're happy
aren't we?
Happy to have you in the booth, Moose.
Man. But Jackson, new favorite player. Oh, we're going to have to give out game balls, and I don't know who to give it to.
Yes, we're going to have our player of the game for Davis, and we also have our helmet stickers to give out. We have a lot of nominees as Bird gets the carry. He's got the first down and more out past the 30 and tries to stay in bounds.
Bird realized, he's like, wait a second, I can't go out of bounds right here.
And there's a flag that comes in late. Back at the 32-yard line.
So the flag at the 32. I don't know if the clock keeps going.
Clock stopped at 1:19. I think he was out of bounds over there, but we will see. Holding on Davis is the call. Excuse me.
If you guys aren't having fun, we want to keep you here a little bit longer.
Glad you guys could join us tonight. Reminder, next week, Davis is on the road down in Utah County, taking on American Fork, final non-region game. We'll have it for you here on KSL Sports Rewind. That should be a fun
That's
matchup.
a good game right there. The Cavemen have been sneaky good.
That whole region is looking really good, and region play starts not next week, but the week after.
How happy are you for Westlake getting out of that region?
PG as well. Has a handoff on second down.
Westlake was undefeated up until this week. I haven't seen the scores yet.
They were down early in this one.
And that may be about it.
There'll be one more play here for Davis that they run as the clock is now under 40 seconds to go in this one. So Davis will move to 4-1. They'll have that big game against American Fork next week. before coming back home for another big region game. Syracuse will be the region opener for the Darts.
That'll do it.
That's the final knee, and that will do it for tonight's contest. The Davis Darts come into Olympus and pick up a 42-14 win as they improve to 4-1 on the season. Pick up their third straight win.
Fantastic there. Should we give out some players of the game?
Let's start with our player of the game. Who's your player tonight?
I really, really want to give it to Luke Jolly. The abuse of the scoreboard, fantastic. I'm tempted to give it to Bodie Sparrow. 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. That's a heck of a game. But I'm going to give it to Trayden Bessinger because he has 100 touchdowns on this career.
6 touchdowns in this game alone. Now 26 on the season for Trayden Bessinger, as he will get the Player of the Game nomination. Tonight's Player of the Game is brought to you by Oak Lane Advisors. Help people grow and protect their financial assets. Based on a client's goals, risk appetite, and other factors, we customize portfolio strategies for continued success. We have a proven process and a team of knowledgeable professionals to ensure desired balance. That's your Player of the Game. Trayden Bessinger, brought to you by Oak Lane Advisors. Again, Bessinger now 100 career passing touchdowns as he throws 6 of them here tonight. My helmet sticker will go to Bodie Sparrow, as you mentioned. 3 receiving touchdowns, 2 interceptions for the man, the junior, for this Davis team. He will probably now lead the state in interceptions with those 2 as well. He'll get the helmet sticker along with Trayden Bessinger. Those helmet stickers are brought to you by Tab Bank.
Do we only get 2?
We can give out more if you want to.
I really want to give one to Luke Jolly for the forced fumble.
We'll give.
Congratulations, Luke. You get a special helmet sticker.
Was perfect on his extra points and got the forced fumble in that game tonight. Final stats for you real quick. 401 passing yards for Trayden Bessinger tonight to go along with his 6 touchdowns. Mentioned Sparrow with 3 touchdowns, 110 yards on 10 catches. Isaac Morrison was the top receiver yardage-wise, 129 yards with a touchdown. Mikhail Bird had the 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, 67 yards on 6 catches with 2 touchdowns to lead the way for the Davis Darts. Your final thoughts?
Jackson Tai Au had a good game as well.
6 catches, 49 yards for him.
Yep. No, and I was honestly impressed with Ferran as well. Olympus is doing some good things. They've had some massive injuries. It's been tough for them. But fantastic job, both teams.
Ferran finishes with 156 yards, 2 touchdowns to lead the way for the Olympus Titans. That's going to do it for us tonight. Next up for both these teams, Davis is on the road taking on American Fork next week. You'll see that game right here on KSL Sports Rewind. Olympus is back home next week as they open region play against Alta. That game will also be right here on KSL Sports Rewind. For Quinton upstairs, Moose Bingham at my side, I'm Matt Comas signing off tonight. Final score, the Davis Darts 42, the Olympus Titans 14. You've been watching Davis football on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Black Flag. We will see you next week for Week 6 of the